What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Draft Champions gameplay. My first Draft Champion video. And check out who I got. I'm showing you guys the highlights of the video. I got Carson Palmer right there. I got Lloyd Malloy already. I know it's going by pretty fast, but just trying to get you guys the highlights. And I got a pretty good team for the first. This is unranked Draft Champions, let you guys know. Jamal Charles right there. Greg Olsen right here. I'm like, my goodness, Carson Palmer throws the ball, pretty well. We got some pretty good talent for our first draft. I wasn't expecting it to go this well. I could have got Andrew Luck, but I already had Carson Palmer. And the only reason why I got Carson Palmer, well, he came before Andrew Luck, but I got Carson Palmer second because in previous drafts that I've been watching, as far as everybody else's channel that done Draft Champions, it looked like the quarterback, wasn't that common. So I'm like, okay, I didn't want to get caught in that trap right there. But at any rate, thank you guys so much for smashing the like button and viewing my last video. It got tons of views, tons of likes. If we can do that for this video right here, that would be awesome right here. My opponent has the Minnesota Vikings jerseys on. I got the San Francisco 49ers jerseys on. First time doing Draft Champions unranked match right here. I want to do a ranked match where I had no tickets, but I'm very excited about doing this Draft Champions period. Anyway, right here, my opponent Josh back on the 3rd and 10th. Those are the right hand side and finds a receiver, but the receiver went out of bounds. And look at this, missed field goals. Okay, I know last video I kind of made it seem like the field goals are more simpler than they are. I was a little mistaken. You guys will see I actually missed a field goal in this game. Will it be a big one though? Yeah, you never know. You kind of never know in my games. You know what I mean? Unless you see that classic sign up, then you know it's a classic. It's your boy Mr. Classic. You know what I mean? But until you see that, you never quite know what it is. So on offense and defense, we're looking pretty good, man. I like our defense here. My man kind of tried to read it. He tried to run a screen right there. It worked a little bit, but we kind of read it a little bit. The boy Glover, I don't know who that guy is, but that guy is nice. It kind of looks like his team is very similar to mine. Almost as if we kind of had the same draft. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it kind of feels like. Because he has a Carson Palmer too. He has Emmitt Smith. I could have had Emmitt Smith, but I got Lloyd Malloy. It just, look at that nice pass right there. Who on the 3rd down and 10 to Carson Palmer. My goodness, man. Let's go. Jamal Charles, I try to run with him as much as I can. He had not a great game on the ground, but I tried the best that I could to run with. I think I ran with him about 17 times. I think he had like maybe 30-something yards. I get the first time right there to Greg Olsen. Solid offense. We got Allen Robinson, Greg Olsen. We got Jamal Charles in the backfield. Carson Palmer, I really like this team. Hopefully I can get all 4 wins. I throw to the fullback right there, getting some yards right there. My offense starts flowing right here. Bottom of the second quarter, I get a little run right there with Carson Palmer, trying to keep the chains moving. Toss to the left-hand side to get Jamal Charles one more time, but he gets sacked in the backfield. I think it's a couple yards back. 3rd and 13. We go over the middle to Greg Olsen, and we get the first down. I'll take it. Let's go. Trying to punch in with Jamal Charles on the 1st and goal. Unsuccessful, but we do get to the 2. Next play, we give it to Jay Charles again, and he can't quite get in there. I thought he was in there, but he couldn't sneak in there. I actually put the boots on, but it didn't work. Well, we get the touchdown right there with the fullback. And look, this is the kick that I missed. It went far left as far as the accuracy. I was like, oh man, you got to be kidding me. But see, the tricky thing for me about that field goal is that when it goes to the top, them couple of seconds that you got to wait. I don't know if he did it on purpose. Maybe I think he might have messed up on his field goal right there. I'm not sure. That was a flaky looking kick. But anyway, we get good field position. We get the ball. The fullback getting on the form already in the second half. He got a touchdown. He had a catch in the first half. He gets a catch in the second half. He's putting in work and doing some decent blocking, I might add. 3rd down and 9. I'm looking. I find Allen Robinson on the left-hand side, but he fumbles. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Please tell me he was down, and he was down, as you can see. I'll take that ball back, baby. Let's go. So we're up 6-0. We need a touchdown right here, try to get 2 possession lead, but he gets the sack right there. Great sack from my opponent. Forcing a 3rd and 23. Can we convert? We get the catch right there, but we can't quite get the first down. 4th and 3. I go for it. I get to Greg Olsen. He's been hot the whole drive, but I'm unsuccessful crossing the first down block. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I was right there. Good defense by my opponent. And I also like seeing that because the zones were ran a little better. I just missed a field goal. I was going to go for the 42-yarder, but I'm like, 42 yards? I'm like, I don't know. And I probably should have looked at the kicker and see who kicker I had. But I just had a feeling that he wasn't going to be able to kick a 42-yarder, so I went for it. As I get the pick right here, computer pick, I will take it. Derrick Johnson on defense, man. A guy that's if you see Derrick Johnson, you got to get him, man. He's just so versatile. And one of my favorite things, you guys know I've been rocking with Derrick Johnson since Madden 25. You guys already know, man, how I feel about this guy. But one of my favorite features about him is that, he can catch the ball very well. Decent size, not always the fastest speed, but decent speed. It does just about everything well. Jamal Charles started to break off some chunks of yardage right here. 35. I go for the screen right here. I didn't want to, do anything too risky, but I almost get that picked off kinda. And I will take his field goal. I concentrated a little bit more on this one, and we was able to knock this one down. I thought I wasn't for a second, but we was able to knock it down and take a 2-possession lead. 2 minutes to go practically in the game, and I'm feeling pretty good. I got a 2-possession lead. He hasn't scored yet. I got to find a way to hopefully shut him down right here. He gets a nice pass right here. He starts rolling a little bit. He starts getting a little bit more momentum. Throws to the right-hand side right here. Gets the first down. And he's cooking with some gas here. Second down in inches. Yeah, I think he wanted that one-on-one coverage on the left-hand side, but didn't get it. So I ended up sacking him right there. Kind of got lucky with that sack. He got sacked by some guy I never even heard of, but he does get the first down right here on the 3rd and 10. He keeps the chains moving. And I'm getting a little scared. Because he gets another pass right there. A lot of people sometimes when they're down 9 and there's the game's on the line, I get the user pick, my goodness, and the game's on the line, something kind of comes over. I know it happens to me sometimes, and it's like they're not quite ready to give up, and they get a boost of energy, which works well. So I went deep right here, see if I can do an aggressive catch with Allen Robinson. It didn't work right there, and I ended up getting pick up my first pick in Madden, my second game in Madden right here, as you can see. We're 2-0 overall. Of course, I'm not going to keep up with that record, but, it's early, so, 9-0. Not enough. How about that? I held my opponent scoreless. I was a little shocked by that. I got a key pick at the end. He was driving, doing very good. Posted my opponent last year. Played 2 people in the NFC, but 2 teams that was in the NFC North, kind of. That was pretty good, man. But I had a lot of fun, man. Shout out to my opponent. Much love, much respect. Smash the like button for your boy if you enjoyed this video. Look at that pass right there. I wanted you guys to see that pass one more time. That was a great pass by Carson Palmer to get the first down conversion right there on the 3rd and 10, man. We're going to keep the ball rolling, trying to drop as much gameplay in Madden 17 content as I can this year. We were going to see it when the NBA 2K comes out. The 17, I'm going to be exploding on that too. We're just going to keep the ball rolling. It's all about, when I have the time. As long as I got the time, I will dedicate, most of my free time that I can. That, of course, that I don't spend with my family. I always pick my family first. You guys already know that. But, when I'm not chilling with my family, I would dedicate, especially with the way my setup is, I can stop games and I can stop editing games and continue on and stuff like that. So that's great. Your boy.